We've all heard of the term vision board, creating a board with all of the things that you want to manifest in your life. Well, I want to share an idea with you that's called a feelings board. That's what we're pondering today on The Art of Lifing with Keika. I'm part of an association called CAPS, the Canadian Association of Professional Speakers, and they host an annual convention. And at that convention this past year, there was a workshop where we were talking about creative ways to share what we do. And so one of the keynote speakers had talked about, positioning what you do in a way that begs the question for more. So if somebody is a book publisher, they may say, I turn dreams into books. And so if you say that when someone says, what do you do? It begs the question, I want to know more. So in this process of sort of branding and developing your messages, some of my friends and I were sitting in the workshop trying to come up with ways in which we could express ourselves. And a really good friend of mine, Cherry Rose Tan, who was sitting beside me, said that she got a lot of value out of this one exercise that she had once done, and she encouraged me to do it too, to put out a call to people that you know, friends that you know, or loved ones, and say, if you had to describe me in one word, what would that one word be? So she encouraged me to do that, and I thought, okay, there's no time like the present. So I went on to my social media accounts and I asked that question, that this is my homework I got from Cherry Rose Tan, and if you were to describe me in one word, what would it be? So I put the call out there, and I got some phenomenal responses from people with words like powerful or compassionate or smart, positive, just some really incredible feedback, words that make me feel so just humbled and touched in a powerful way. So much so that I have to admit, I didn't readily respond to everybody right away. And I don't know if that was just kind of me hiding from it or not wanting to acknowledge it. There's clearly some subconscious reason why I didn't immediately go, oh my gosh, thank you very much. Like, I almost had a hard time accepting it. But the fact is that those are the words that people use to describe me, because that's the way that I make them feel. When they think about me, those are the words that come up, and I need to honor that, because those are the relationships I value so deeply. So I don't know if you've ever had that. Sometimes we have a hard time accepting compliments. When somebody gives us something really nice, says something really positive to us, we don't know how to react. So most of the time we'll politely say, thank you very much, that's so nice of you. But in our heads, we might have some resistance to accepting it. I clearly felt that sense of resistance, but at the same time, it warmed my heart, if that makes sense. It feels very dichotomous. But in the process of reading through those amazing positive words that people had to share about me, what I realized is, okay, I need to change the way that I think about myself and feel about myself. And, we've gone through exercises where we do vision boards, where it's like all the things that I want to manifest, I put on a board, then it becomes a visual guide for me every day. There's been so much scientific research that's been shown to prove the effectiveness of vision boards. But I thought that this year what I'm going to do is create a feelings board. So that's just my name for it. I don't know. But what I want to do is take all of those words that all of my friends and loved ones shared with me in terms of the one word they would use to describe me, and I want to put them up on a board. And I want it to be in a place where I can see it every day, because I want to be able to accept that gift that they're giving me of how they see me, so that I can accept it for myself. And my hope is the same way that we manifest what we find and put on our vision boards, these words that people are using to describe me are words that then I can accept to reflect myself as well. So I'm sharing this with you because I invite you to maybe try that same exercise, because what Cherry Rose gave to me was such a gift in terms of asking that question out to people and receiving their answers. So thank you, Cherry Rose. But if you want to try that, put that call out there to the people that you love. See what one word in the entire English language, what one word would they use to describe you? And then take those words and embrace them. If they don't feel right for you, then keep exposing yourself to those words and embrace them and recognize that the world sees you like this. It's time for us to see ourselves like that too. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it, comment on it, and share it with someone you love. I put out new videos every Tuesday, and if you want to be notified specifically, then just click on that bell icon. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey, and I'll see you next time.